And now for boat news. Have you seen this man in your area? Be very cautious. He may talk to you and he may be filming. He travels around in his narrowboat called Will's Way. You have been warned.
Got these cycle routes all along here with really interesting structures, parks. It's bursting with apple trees, blackberries, elderberries. Wow, everything you want down here. Lots of seating areas and rubbish bags. It's bloody fabulous. So many raspberries, so many blackberries everywhere. It's incredible. Oh, beautiful weather. August the 7th today. So yeah, stunning. I look back at these in a month's time and go, oh, I wish it was warm again. And I'm watching it, you know. Never mind.
In Boston, I found a lovely little parking space for the van, so I'm going to get the van, go back and leave it while I go over the wash. But what I've got to do next, I've got to get the boat ready for the wash, check everything, you know, double check, triple check, and then play some golf, rippers.
This is the canal that takes you into Boston as well, so do that next time. It's the van at the moment. You've got a little pub there as well. Lovely. Something you don't see every day. I love New York. And you got the police cars and you got the taxi in the background. With them. You got rhythm and Witham. Witham and blues, eh? Cracking little place.
Got a little shot of home for our American friends here. Wonderful cars.
I'm about 6 miles into or 5 miles into my 12-mile journey. Oh, I don't mind doing 5 miles, but 12. It's a gorgeous day for it though, isn't it? And it's mostly flat. Oh, it's not moaning. You don't want to play golf after this. I'll tell you what. We're about 10 miles now, and it's beautiful. The wind's in my face now, and it's getting hard, you know. Beautiful, isn't it? What I'm doing before I go onto the wash is just, that's still going strong, that is, that's fine. It's not come loose. I'm just checking on my belts. The gearbox oil level, the engine oil level, the coolant level, engine mounts, they're all tight. I'm going to check the prop coupling bolts, because I know Mindful Narrowboat, this came off and the shaft popped out and everything, you know, so I want to make sure that's nice and tight and check those. I'm obsessed with these coupling bolts. You have to be obsessed, it takes a lot of stick. And the water's sort of cleared up down there, which is good. Not dripping too much. Right, okay. That's my oil level. It's hard to see, isn't it? That ridge is full of oil, so you know that level's correct. I've checked the coupling bolts. Perfect. Even if you do all the checks, there's still something go wrong, you know, but you just got to, checking is free. Not checking can be expensive. It's simple as that, isn't it? Takes a few minutes. There we are. Just making sure the cables are all routed all right and everything, you know, nothing's going to pop off, because I know you can pop off these, and if you're stuck in gear, it happened to Mrs. Mindful. Accelerator cable popped off and they were stuck in full revs. So checking that, looks alright. that's all I can do really. I've just checked everything, you know. There's no leaks or anything like that. Next thing I have to do is make sure nothing's going to fall off. Got to get that there and fall over on the waves, you know. So anything where you're stuff in your cupboards, roof, all that kind of stuff, got to make sure it's secure.
They recommend before you go getting your tank cleaned out, but it's very expensive. And looking at my fuel, it's a bit cloudy because I put some additive in there that gets rid of diesel bugs, so it's a little bit cloudy, but it's perfect. I'll take that at bank. Just along the moorings here, you've got some beautiful old buildings along the waterfront, and this is just a walk down to the lock. We'll be going down here to the lock. There's parking down here. Look, don't tell anybody, alright? Just put on the left there, looks like the car, nose sticking out. Parking's suspicious.
There, towards the wash. God, it's like in the old days, look, blimey. All the fields, farmers right next to the railway, next to the church. I think it was integrated, wasn't it? The Grand Sluice. The completion of the Grand Sluice in 1766 gave many benefits to Boston and Lincoln and the fens between. It was the beginning of a new era of prosperity for Boston. Many of the fine buildings in the town are a result. The sluice stopped extensive and regular flooding between Boston and Lincoln, provided reliable navigation of the Witham between Boston and Lincoln, enabled the establishment of the river port, allowed drainage. Wow. Right. That's train number 52410. Right, that noise. Fabulous noise, isn't it?
It's always a good shout to get lots of supplies before you get over the other side of the wash.
This is my second day here now, one night. I'm going to play golf because I'm getting anxious waiting. I'm over checking everything, you know, it's just doing my head in now, so I'm just going to have to play golf, relax. What will be tomorrow on the wash. Oh, look at these blackberries lying, beauty there. I love that piece of cake. I think somebody's coming in or coming through. Oh, hey. That's a bit posh, isn't it? You've got a little man in his office. It's not a very big lock, is it? I can get in there, 57 surely. Oh my God, it's hot today, wow. I'm going to play golf. 16 quid, 18 holes, or £9 for 9 holes. Or £10, whatever. I know some of you liked watching me hit my balls into a bush, so this is a par 3 Curtain Hone golf course, 9-hole course, go around twice, £16 for 18 holes, or is it tenner for 9 or something. Par 3, 143 to the middle. It says 175 on here, but my watch is saying 100. I was going to take a 9-iron, no, I'm not sure. It looks 143, doesn't it? Well, let's give it a... My watch is saying... Let's have a look. My watch is saying 142 to the middle. That's, for me, that's a... Because it's so hard, that's a 9 to the front. Let's give it a go. Straight at the flag with a 9 and a little tiny bit short. That's quite a hard 9 as well, you know, sort of hardness where it could go off anyway, you know. But just about short. I think it's just on the edge of the green. Let's have a look. Right club, just an unlucky bounce. Right, I've got a 30 foot putt. Let's see how we get on. I believe I hit it and it lipped out. Oh no, I've got to give myself that. Surely. Let's try and tap it in with one hand, shall we? Yay! That's the 3. Take that. To show you, this is the par. This is hole 13. Par. Wait a minute, I'm in the wrong hole. Look at that over there. Look, you got to go over that field. But the farmer finds loads of balls in his field. Hey, oh dear. This is another par 3, but it's a different kettle of fish. It's about 187 yards. It's funny distance, isn't it, with an iron? Too far for a driver, isn't it? Sorry, too near for a driver. Too near for a 5 wood. Oh, let's get my iron out. Yeah, I took a 4 iron slightly into wind. I think it's might be too much. Let's have a look. This is my first ball. I thought I'd lost it, but it's there. It is. And my second ball's there. So 4 iron was the right choice, but these greens run straight downhill. Oh no! Oh, I'm gonna duff that, aren't I? Let's face facts. I can't even. Got to get it right on the edge so it just rolls on. Right. It stopped here and just rolled and rolled and rolled to over there. So gonna be a 4, isn't it? Hopefully. It just went around the back of it. So that's a 4 in my book. There you go. Nice 4. Should have been a 3, shouldn't it? That's face facts. Very good. Right, that's it now for golf. Thanks for watching and good night. I borrowed my neighbours the magnet to get their phone out. Got 1 word. Thank you is 2 words, but it's just called 1 word. Alright.
I decided to put a new seal on my crash cover with some silicone sealer in the cracks as well, so that's done. I've checked my fuel, so that's all good. Yeah, good.
Just get my boat ready for this crossing over the wash, which is a bit scary. My insurance company are a bit sketchy about it, you know, but it is linking to waterways, so I should be covered. But like I say, like I was saying earlier, insurance doesn't stop you sinking, does it? You know, it doesn't stop your engine breaking down. It just covers you if you sink your boat, and if you get to that stage, then it's lost anyway. How are you going to get your boat back? Yeah, but cover your boat and so you get a new one. Will it? I mean, sometimes you claim insurance and it's not covered, and you think it was. There's a little loopholes to get out of. So anyway, I've checked my engine mounts, I've checked my coupling, I've checked the oil levels, checked the gearbox level. I've put new weed hatch seal on. I've checked the prop. Nut and split washer, split pin. See, that's all right. I've checked my. I've extended my anchor rope to 60 feet. I've laid everything flat on the roof, and anything can fall off and fall over. I've taped up all the doors and shelving. I've taken all DVDs down. I've checked my diesel, see if that's alright, you know, and it seems clean as a whistle, the diesel. You're supposed to get your diesel cleaned out with a filter, about 600 quid, isn't it? Who wants to pay that? And then pay a pilot. The pilot is going to cost us about 120 each. There's 3 of us going. Over tomorrow in the morning, about 6:45. I've got to be at the lock, and then just down from there is a silver propeller challenge where I just go in and just reverse in, and that'll just take a photo of that and go out onto the wash itself. And the winds and the weather's looking favourable. It's been very hot. The wind's picked up tonight. It's been very, very calm and dry. So I think I've checked everything. I I've checked my batteries, I've made sure they're tight, I've checked my gas, I've put things around the gas bottle, because there's only one gas bottle in it at the moment, because I've got another one in my van which needs replacing, so it doesn't flop around and explode. What else? Because when your boat's doing that, you know, you've got to make sure everything's tied off. So what else to check, to be honest? I think I've done all the main stuff, you know. So let's see how it goes tomorrow. I'm actually a bit nervous. I went to play golf today just to stop me thinking about everything I need to check. It just gets on your nerves, doesn't it? Just get on with it after a bit. I said the hardest bit, Daryl who does all the crossings for people, very famous bloke, he's in all the vlogs. So he said that the worst bit is the King's Lynn bit, going up river. So the sea's not so bad, and the sea either side of the channel is about 2 or 3 feet deep, so you've got to go through the old riverbed. I think that's it now, really. I'm going to get an early night because it's an early start. I'm tired from all the thinking, overthinking, over preparing, and you know, so I'll see you in the morning, rippers. Look, this is it. This is the day of the crossing. This is the day of the crossing. I slept well. Yeah. Get the camera set up and then have some breakfast. So right, we're heading from here, which is a silver propeller challenge, to, wait a minute, let me just get a new map. Look at that difference. Here, going out here to the wash, then we're coming back down again into King's Lynn, and we're travelling up river, and he's taking us to Denver, to Denver Sluice here, so we get onto the navigable parts. But there's also a silver propeller challenge there, and there's one over there as well. When I get to that one, it's a long day anyway, put it that way. I started marking them off. So got the U's, end up here somewhere around this area. I think you have to pay a different license for this area. Alright, fingers crossed. I'm feeling alright. I'm looking for excited. Don't feel nervous. I just want to get on with it and get it over with, you know, get it done. Alrighty then, I'll have to come back here another time, you know. Mate, what do you think about going over the wash? Oh, come on, it's not that bad. Hey, come on. Here we go, the Misty Blue's leaving, the other one's left already, now I'm leaving. I'll have to explore Boston next time. We're going to meet, look at where the engines have been running, lot. We're going to meet at the lock down there. Ready for an exciting journey. Slept really well actually, feel really excited. Come on baby. This is the convoy, it's a convoy. We've got ourselves a convoy, come back. View, isn't it? It really is. Daryl, Pete, Darren and Pete, Misty Blue.
anxiously in anticipation for the lights to turn green, for the lock to open.
Green light, the gates are opening, very slowly, but they're opening. I'm first. I've got the GoPro at the front, which is crap and it's rubbish and I hate it. But anyway, I hope it works. There we go, we're out, we're on it, we're in it, doing it. Doing it, Rippers. Keep in the middle, don't cut any corners. That is beautiful, isn't it? It's a shame we didn't get to see it. I'll come back again and see it, you know. Wow, look at that for a building, eh? Woo! Look at the doors. Beautiful ornate doorway there. You beauty, Rippers. Crikey, one massive big tower. Really took around the after 1900s, I suppose they really took the time with these bridges, didn't they? 1900s. They really made them ornate and pretty, didn't they? It was like a lovely little town as well, Boston.
Later on I do come back to Boston, have a look round, and I'll show you later on. This is a part one of 2 parts to this crossing. It's not. I want to show you the exact things that I'm going through to get down to the wash, and then the the preparing and all that. People need to know this stuff because it's a big journey, you know. It's a big thing to do.
Look at that old thing there, look! Wow. I bet you this is absolutely packed with fishing boats in their day, like parking spaces are in town. You probably had struggling to get a space in those days for your fishing boat. All but disappeared. Don't know why. We still eat fish. Fish are still out there, but we import it, don't we? All we import it from other countries that are not so green as we are, you know. Right from over there, they don't care about the size of the fish. They just waste the whole seabed. No thought for the future. Look at me, look. Oh, it's early in the morning. Oh, better get some suntan cream. That sun is hot already. Barrier open. Priority passage. Advise of transit of VHF 12. No one's got a radio, have we? We've got phone numbers. Phone each other. Proceed if clear. Right, here we go. We're off. I've got to pull into this pontoon here, and I'm going to turn right and get my silver propeller challenge picture in the sluice there. Gearing on that, look. On the wheels, the gearing. Wires suspended under the water. You can see them over there. So I've got to turn right here. Oh, it stinks. Ah, here we are at the sluice. Ouch. So Boston 40 something sluice. There we are, on my boat. Hey, there we go. Silver propeller challenge completed. Filthy thumbs up. Wind's picking up. This is the new flood barrier where it comes up in an arc. Look at that engineering. That's stunning. Oh, it's got a ceramic coated piston to stop pitting. Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? Ooh, getting wider and wider. Look, here we go, rippers. Here we go. Loving this. All the wind's picking up. No, piss off, wind. I was at front, now I'm behind, so that sounds a convoy going down here. I'm so glad I'm going out with other boats, you know, I'm not on my own. In case the breakdown factor.